Hey guys, all right, so today, as you guys know, we are on, we're at a site that has water and electric only. So I'm going to show you guys today how we dump our tanks when we're on water electric only, so no sewer connection. So you guys have seen us use that tank, or carry that tank around. It sits in the back of the ladder, but we've only had to use it once since we've been full time. So this is the second time we're using it. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you guys how we do this. So if you don't want to pick sites that have full hookups, you can go with sites that have water electric. If you have one of these portable tanks, you can easily dump your tanks instead of moving the entire rig. So that's the other option. If you don't want to do this, you're on a water electric only and you don't have one of these tanks, the only other option is to pack up the camper, move it to the dump station, dump all your tanks, and come back in and set back up. So I'd like to avoid that. I think this is a much easier process. Just for reference, this is the Camco Rhino portable tote. We have the 28-gallon Camco tote. They come in up to 32 or 35 gallons, and then or 36 I think is the highest one, and they have ones that are smaller. The bigger you go, the heavier they are. In hindsight, if I had to go back and choose again, I might go a little bit smaller and just make more trips because it is quite heavy, but I already have it. They're really durable, so I feel like for the price, you're probably going to pay it once and never have to pay it again. Even the wheels, they sell wheels to replace them, so just choose wisely when you're buying them. Again, I'm not upset about having the bigger tank. It means less trips. Like I said, it's just heavier. But I'll show you guys how we go about this process. So your tank is your kit that comes with this. It's going to come with a short hose. It's going to come with an elbow attachment as well, and it's going to come with a clean out hose as well. And it's going to come with these caps that cover everything as well. So that's what this whole kit involves. All of this. It's everything you need to dump your tanks at the dump station. Remove that first. Remove this cap. Notice gloves. Gloves are always a good idea. This cap, place that there. Put the hose on. Alright, so we have one of these Volterra valves on the outside. So we have the two regular valves that are on the rig, that come with the rig obviously, that hold the tanks closed. What I did, just give us some more tank capacity, I found that on this rig, because we have two gray tanks, what I found is if you keep both of them open and keep this closed, you'll, instead of having 30 gallons for each for the bathroom and 30 gallons for the kitchen, I have 60 gallons total. And that's helped us get from Monday when we got here, today's Saturday, so we went the entire time without having to do this process. So that really helps. So having 60 gallons, because showers are going to be using the most water. Even if you're trying to save water, you're still going to use the most water when you're showering. So I felt keeping both open, getting the full 60 gallon capacity was the best thing for us, and it worked out for us to be going 5 days without having to dump our tanks. It's beautiful. So we're hooked up. Again, my gray tanks are already open, so all I have to do is open this valve, and it's going to come out rather fast. Oops, sorry, before we start that, you want to open the vent. The vent will let the water flow much faster. You want to make sure you have this clear elbow, because it's the only way you're going to be able to tell when the tank is filling up. Other than that, you have no idea. It's just going to overflow and it's going to be messy. It's going to be smelly. So make sure you have this clear elbow on. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to stop, see where my water level's at. Still got plenty of room. Open it back up. Keep it coming. I'm going to do this. Cap this off.
Oh.
Water went down?
Yeah. It just went down.
Awesome.
I think the air was pushing it up. Please just go down more.
All this part out.
Okay.
Alright, so now that we have our tank empty, or this tank's full, we're not empty yet. We gotta do this a few more times. What we're gonna do is gonna bring this over to the truck. Bring this to the truck, and we're gonna drive this to the dump station. Alright, so first thing, put this back.
Always make
Like I said, it's going to be heavy. This tow hook also comes with the package too, so you have everything you need.
You want help?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, are you gonna tow it? Last, I
And then
thought.
you just need your hitch to hook it up to. Now we can go towards the dump station. So here we go.
Let's go.
All right, so one quick reminder on these things, they have a 5 mile per hour rating for those wheels. So you want to stick to about 5 miles per hour. You can go a little faster. We're on gravel, so we're gonna go 5. Most campgrounds, mile per hour. The speed limit is 5 to 10 miles per hour, so we're not holding anybody up anyway. So just take it slow. No need to rush there. But if you're thinking about doing this and bringing it on the highway or something like that, that's not what they're made for. They're made just to get you from your campsite to the dump station when you're in a campground. So if you wanted to take it someplace, like if you're boondocking, you want to go, go to a gas station or a fuel stop that has a dump station, you're gonna have to put it in the back of your truck because it won't go at highway speeds. So just keep that in mind. All right. So as you guys saw, I overfilled it talking to you guys. So never done that before. And I know I said this is the second time I've used it, but this is not the second time I've used it overall. We had this with our last camper too, and used it a couple times there too. So I overfilled it, but what I did was I was able to keep the water in this hose with the caps on. I'm just gonna dump this first and then dump the tank. Okay. So we got our hose emptied there. Now we're gonna bring this over there.
Looks like a rattlesnake.
I'm gonna come over here for a jump.
What's that for?
What? That is I thought it was a hose, but
Plunger?
I'm not sure. It looks like a plunger, yeah. Not really sure. All right, so we got our hose. So as you saw before, we connected to the end to fill it. We're gonna connect it to the side here with the valve to empty it. And again, we're gonna make sure make sure it's closed before we take this cap off, just in case. Cap on, hose on. Open up our vent.
Make it go faster.
And then we're gonna let this go.
You have to pay extra if you want dump stations, or there's no dump stations.
If you want a sewer hookup, and some sites, yeah, some sites the full hookups are more expensive. Actually, most sites that offer full hookups or water electric, the water electric sites are going to be less expensive than the full hookup sites. Yes, which is why we decided to do water electric only, because it was like $10 a night cheaper to do it this way. And this is going to take me maybe 30-40 minutes to do. I'll take for every 5 days. I'll take that for $10 less a night. Alright, so we are empty here. What I'm going to do, I always do, is lift it up, try to get all of it out. Sometimes more comes out, sometimes it doesn't. I found that a little bit of water always stays in here.
A little.
No big deal though. Alright,
Ow.
close up your valve. Put on your vent cap again. Try very hard not to spill here. I feel like there's always a little spillage.
You're correct.
And that's it, guys. Take this out. Put on our caps, and we'll be good to go. And then we're back in the truck. Got some handy hand sanitizer. Even though I use gloves, I still be sanitized. That's it. Really simple, guys. It took maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes total between empty the tank at the camper, bringing it over here. We're gonna do that 3 more times. I certainly think it's easier than unhooking the trailer and hooking it back up to the truck, towing it out here, dumping, going back in, backing it back in, hooking everything back up, leveling, stabilizing. I think it's so much more simple. So if you are looking to save a little bit of money on your sites, and they offer water electric only, and you don't have one of these portable tanks, I suggest getting one and saving yourself a few bucks a night for sure. So that's it. I think today, after we're done with this, we're gonna go do some exploring. So we'll take you guys along with us. Until then, we'll see you later.
See you later.
Tell me, bud.
Huh?
You like fishing?
Yes.
What's your favorite part about fishing?
Catching fish.
Catching a fish?
Yeah.
Anything else? How often do you catch fish?
Not always.
No? So how come you love it so much?
Huh?
How come you love it so much?
How come I love it?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm with my family.
Oh. So it's more than just fishing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You like being outside?
Yes.
In nature?
Yes.
With me?
Yes.
Me too. I think it's a good time too.
Yeah.
Catching a fish is awesome though.
I have done it once.
Yes.
Or twice.
Twice. Yeah, we sure have. It is exciting when it happens. Right?
Yeah.
I agree. So far, no luck today. But
Not yet.
it hasn't been that long either, so we'll keep trying. Right?
Yeah.
Those bugs like you.
Yeah.
You must have sugar on your lips.
No?
Yeah? I don't know.
I think it's my drink.
Could be.
Huh?
What's that?
I said, and then we didn't catch any fish, but we gotta spend time with each other. That's the best part.
Amen, brother. What's going on, guys? So it's Sunday. We leave here tomorrow. It's a rainy day today. So what I'm gonna do, it's lightened up a little bit. I usually pack up on Sundays anyway. Usually a little later in the day. But because it's gonna be raining until like 11 o'clock tonight, I'm just gonna try to get everything I can. I'm gonna try to get the truck packed up and ready for us to leave tomorrow. We're also expecting some bad thunderstorms tomorrow too on travel day, so keeping an eye on that too. Yeah, so let's see how quickly I can get this truck packed up and see if I can keep the camera out in the rain until it starts coming down too hard. But first things first, unlock the truck. Not sure if you guys can hear these birds and stuff, but this place is awesome. Very peaceful. We never had anybody over there this week. The entire week we're here. Just these sites were, I can't see you. Just these sites were taken. Actually, most of the sites along this row were taken. There's still another RV here, but I think that's it. I think it's just, it looks like it might be maybe two other RVs plus the camp host. So, awesome time here. Still didn't lock the truck. There we go. Alright. So what I usually do on Sundays, I just pack away the bikes. Bikes sit here under a cover. I pack away the bikes. I get the top back up so that I can put the bikes in. I usually put the hitch on just so it's ready, but I probably leave it out. I don't like keeping it in the rain if I don't have to. So I'll probably just keep it away until tomorrow morning. And I already put away, it's starting to rain a little harder here. I already put away our rug. I'm gonna put the griddle away now too. And everything else you see outside we'll go inside into a storage bay for tonight. And we might keep that table out. Jasmine might cook out here if it does hold up a little bit more later on. I don't think it will. So I might just put that away too. Yeah, so that's how I usually do it. Sunday nights, I pack up everything that's outside, goes into its spot. So Monday morning, or that way the next morning on travel day, all they gotta do is unhook all the water, electric, sewer. Although there's no sewer here, we'll unhook water, electric, and hook up to the truck and get out of here. So it's starting to rain harder. So I'm gonna put you guys away because I don't want you getting wet. I'll show you this process another time. All right. Not sure if you can hear me. I'm inside the truck. And it just started downpouring. And unfortunately, this whole thing relies on the griddle. Everything's built. Everything that goes in the back of the truck is organized around the Blackstone. I haven't put that away yet. Yeah, that's the rain. So, at this point, stay in here, or I go out there and get soaked on the way back to the camper. I think I'm gonna stay put. Good morning. She got me, caught me off guard. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we are leaving Evans Public Fishing Area in Evans County, Georgia, Claxton, Georgia to be specific. Just finished up at the dump station, and we're heading to Rutledge, Georgia, which is just outside of about an hour outside of Atlanta. We are trying to beat the thunderstorms that are coming through. There's supposed to be some good thunderstorms coming through the area. That area, hopefully by after we get there, we're trying to beat them there, which might sound weird, but I thought in our head, beating them there was better than being on the road while they're happening.
Yeah.
So I think that way, at least if there is a really severe storm, we have buildings that we can go into rather than being out in the open. So we're trying to beat them there. It's about 9 o'clock, 9:30.
You know your GPS
So
on for
we're
you.
doing pretty good on time. This campground, I think I've said it to you guys a few times now, amazing.
It's breathtaking. It's the sounds of nature are incredible. It's almost like it's not real, and it's just a beautiful. We had a water view, so it was incredible.
Yeah. So site 12. No, yeah, 12. Where were we in?
I'm not sure.
Yes, site 12. I made a comment.
We
Yeah.
were, yeah.
Site 12 has water view. I think even if people showed up in site 9 and 10, you still would have a water view, depending on how big the rig is. But site 9, if you guys are interested, has the best view. I'm not sure if it costs more per night though. But we paid $38 for the night,
Which is amazing.
yeah. So I think it came to $245 for the week, which is spot on. That's awesome for water electric only, and it wasn't that bad, honestly. Going to an hour to go to the dump station to dump the gray tank, I'll take it for $245 a night at a place like this. And Jackson said it the moment we got here, it feels like we're in the Everglades National Park again, and it really did. It felt that peaceful and that, just tranquil. It was really nice. So we have about 3 hours and 25 minutes in front of us. So we will see you guys when we get to Hard Labor Creek State Park in Rutledge, Georgia. I'll see you guys.
Later.
See you soon.
Alright guys, we made it to our site here at Hard Labor Creek State Park in Rutledge, Georgia. So like I said, we're about an hour or so outside of Atlanta. And I told you guys we were rushing here, or trying to get here before the storm started. And we got backed in, and as soon as we backed in, the skies just opened up. The wind started, lightning, thunder, all of it. But no tornadoes. That's great. Thank God for that. And it wasn't too bad of a storm overall. So they said there was gusts of 60. I don't think that was in this particular area, but again, we just wanted to be off the road in case that's what we were going to encounter. Some of you might have gone a different route. I'm interested to see what you guys would have done, knowing that there's going to be a severe thunderstorm threat in the area that you're traveling to. And like I said, it was going to be going across the entire state of Georgia. We were coming from the east coast of Georgia heading west, so we would have gone through it at some point. So I'm interested to see what would you guys have done. Would you guys have stayed put and waited out for it to hit the spot you were already in? Would you have rather encounter it on the road and kind of just pull over while it was happening? Or would you have done what we did, and that was just get to the spot that we were going to and let the storm happen while we were already here? So let me know in the comments. I'm interested to see what you guys think about that. But either way, it worked out for us. Like I said, thank God we got here safely, and we got here, and the storm did its thing, and no damage to us or to the camper or anybody around us. So no, we appreciate that. So we're going to be exploring Atlanta while we're here. The reason why we came to the state park is to explore Atlanta. A little farther outside of Atlanta than we wanted to be, but you know, to be in a state park in a setting like this, we'll take the hour drive. And we're not going to Atlanta every single day, but we are going to be sleeping here every single night. So having a nice, peaceful place to kind of relax and kind of unwind at the end of the day is what it's all about. And this is what RVing to me is all about, is being in the woods. And I know we told you guys we love cities, and we do love cities. That's why we're here in Atlanta. But I'd rather sleep in the woods and go visit the city if I can. So until tomorrow, guys, we'll see you later.